Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. As we prepare our little space here for today's collectives, I want to say thank you to everybody who has been subscribing to either my Patreon or my Facebook subscription. You guys are my MVPs because that's my main source of income. So I'm very grateful for all of your support. I'm also grateful to the support of the people who take the time to comment, react, share my posts. All of those things matter and they mean a lot to me. So thank you. That being said, I want to warn you guys, scammers are getting more intelligent. They're having full-blown conversations with you guys in the DMs. I've seen screenshots people sending me where they're trying to pass themselves off as me. They're trying to send voice clips of me. I don't know how they're doing that because I don't even send voice clips to people, but they're trying to pass themselves off as me. Ask them for a voice clip. Ask them for their Cash App or their Venmo. Because on my Cash App, on my Venmo, it'll have Artesana Divina. They can't duplicate that. Even if they get another Cash App that has Artesana Divina, it'll have a number or the spelling will be changed because I got the first one, bitch. I got dibs on it. So careful. Because they're over here saying that I'm in some temple and I need donations. Let me tell you something. I don't go around asking people for donations. You can send donations like stars, or you can, in the description box, there's my handle for each of my like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all those things. But I never go into the DMs asking for donations. So please, please stay smart, okay? All right, let's get into today's collective. I'm using the Lover's Path Tarot, almost like an oracle card deck. But I only pulled out the major arcanas and the court cards. So tell me the energy of this collective. Oh, okay. We got a double whammy. Because we have Adonis, King of Arrows. And then we got Princess of Cups, I don't know how to say that, Bragwen, but reversed. So let's see what the deck says about King of Arrows first. So I know who Adonis is, but they don't really say anything about him. They just talk about what this card means. It represents authority, responsibility, detachment, calm, authority, and integrity, perfect understanding, incisive intellect, high values that demand hard work. If it was reversed, it would be placing too much trust in the intellect, being too critical, emotional, detachment. And then we've got Princess of Cups reversed. So reversed, it represents too much time thinking, not enough doing, waiting for money, business news, unrealistic planning. So, oh no, wait, this is Prince. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. This coins, not cups. Sorry. Let's see. Where's the Princess of Cups? Okay, here we go. Reversed, it represents an empty offer or invitation, fickleness or immaturity of affection, inconsistent or unreliable messages, ambivalence, and codependence. Wow. Okay. So let's put these aside. Let me Google a little bit because I know Adonis was known for his looks. That was like his main thing. In fact, to this day, people, when they're referring to someone who's like immensely good looking, they say, oh, he's an Adonis. Okay. So Adonis was the god of fertility and vegetation, god of rebirth. Interesting. He was the mortal lover of Aphrodite and Persephone. Oh. Okay. Well then. So the myth goes that Adonis was gored by a wild boar during a hunting trip and died in Aphrodite's arms as she wept. His blood mingled with her tears and became the anemone flower. Aphrodite declared the Adonia festival to commemorate his tragic death, which was celebrated by women every year in midsummer. During this festival, Greek women would plant gardens of Adonis, small plants containing fast-growing plants, small pots containing fast-growing plants, which they would set on top of their houses in the hot sun. The plants would sprout, but soon wither and die. Then the women would mourn the death of Adonis, tearing their clothes and beating their breasts in public display of grief. Okay. So, interesting. It doesn't really tell us much about his origins. Anywho, okay. So he represents something fleeting, honestly. That makes sense, especially with this one reversed. Okay, let's get into it. Tell me about the first person in this scenario. First person in the scenario, we get the Six of Wands. Okay, followed by the Knave of Pentacles. Tell me about the first person and the Ten of Swords. Person number 2. We've got the Lovers. Okay, so about here. I'm measuring. Tell me about person number 2. The Three of Pentacles. And there we have it, King of Swords. Okay. Tell me about the future outcome in this connection. Ace of Wands. Tell me about the future outcome of this connection. Wow. Ace of Cups reversed. Excuse me. Tell me about the future outcome of this connection. Knave of Chalices, or Page of Cups, basically. Okay, tell me about their past. The past. Six of Cups. Tell me about the past between these two. Nine of Pentacles, sorry, one more. Tell me about the past. Wow. High Priestess. Okay. We are not taking all of these because honestly, we don't have the time for it. But good to know. Page of Swords. Again? This is the overall energy in the last collective too. Interesting. Okay. Followed by the World, Nine of Swords, Strength, Four of Swords, the Sun, Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is going to be talking about a connection with somebody who may appear very solid. They may appear godlike in some ways. Maybe they look really great. Maybe they have immense presence when they walk into a room. There's something about them that sets them apart because they are showing up as a king of arrows, king of swords. They show up as an authority figure. People listen to them. People respect them. But both of these energies together also tell us that, well, this could represent the two different people, honestly, because we have the King of Swords on this side. So that could be the other person is on this side. And if that is true, then this person is the one that's deceiving this. Oh, guys. Okay. So in the other collective, I mentioned the fact that Ivan, the prince, was deceived by Odile, right? How much you want to bet this is the deceiver? So now we're seeing the other side of this story where this Princess of Cups deceived Adonis. And if we remember Bragwin's story, she got married into she got forced into a marriage, didn't she? Let's look her up again. Let's see. Bragwin. So she's married to the King of Ireland, but the marriage does not bring peace. Yeah. Because Bran, which is her brother, celebrates her, makes a celebration to get her betrothed to the King of Ireland. But her half-brother goes into rage because he wasn't consulted about her marriage. He mutilates the horse of her now fiancé. So she gets married, she goes back. She goes back with him to Ireland, but when he arrives, his counselors, his advisors, tell the king that he wasn't compensated enough. You know, the nobles basically egg him on, telling him, "Oh, they mutilated your horse. You should have received more." Even though Bran had already compensated him with some I think it was a magical kettle or magical pot, something like that. So then she gets mistreated by her husband because of what her stepbrother or half-brother did. So this could be the story of a lot of misunderstandings between these two. Ultimately, though, she is showing up reversed. So she's a little codependent, is what I feel, on this person. She looks at this person like they are everything to her, but it didn't go well. They had a connection, but this is making me think of the last collective. So this could represent the fact that they're holding on to a piece of the other person they left behind, which could be this high priestess showing up as a high priestess here. And for them, it means a disaster because the Adonis person is the one showing up with 2 women here, 3 pentacles, and then 2 women here as well. So it led to a lot of discord, the Ten of Swords. Little by little, it led to the disintegration of this connection. But this person shows up very immature. So they might have not been aware of the feelings this King of Swords had for someone else, or they might not have been aware of all the trouble and struggles that they were going to face, because they show up as 2 pages. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. And interestingly enough, I chose decks that may depict the pages as a softer energy, but they're not young, not in these cards. These are adults. This one's getting married. This one's over here showing titties and shit. So this one might be or I don't want to say immature, but they could be. Because with the 6 of Wands, it's like they like getting attention. They like being pursued. So they built a foundation with this King of Swords, but it's not working out. With the Ace of Wands, there might have been a lot of passion and attraction between these two, but Ace of Cups is reversed. It did not go well. When the Ace of Cups is reversed, it could mean that one or both of people involved don't have an open heart, so they can't fully connect. Or 2, it could mean that it was a false, like they both thought it was love and then they realized, no, it was infatuation. So with the Page of Cups, there is a lot of jealousy here, and I'm not sure who this jealousy is for. It could be this person towards this one, because this person still has the King of Swords showed up still having a thing for the person from their past. Or it could be that now this person is done and now this one's going to get jealous over them. Or it could be this person getting jealous over the person from their past, moving on. One of the two. Let's see. We're one of the 3. So let's clarify so that we can get a better idea of what's going on. Tell me about the Page of Swords. because this showed up in the other one as the overall energy, and it was the masculine still looking back at the person he left behind. Tell him about the Page of Swords. Let's see. Strength. This masculine, I believe, still wants to reach out to the person from the past. Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's this air of, okay. So let's try and stick to the story between these two. So I'm not going to try and not mention the person from the past as much as I can. So let's assume this Strength card is not about the person from the past. Let's say it's about this person. So there's already some sort of attachment between these two, right? If for some reason they fell apart, because we do have the Ten of Swords, and that kind of showed up on the other reading, the Tower, Ten of Swords, things falling apart. The masculine could still be watching their partner, basically this Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles person. They may still fantasize about them, but there's a lot of sexual energy between them. It's not love. Both of these energies tell me that, as well as the rest of the spread. So the masculine may be watching the feminine, but they're not reaching out. They're holding back. Most likely because of pride, but they're holding back. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Keep in mind that with the Strength card, they think that this is the strong thing to do. The strong thing to do is establish the fact that they're not going to reach out. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Knight of Swords. Okay, so we're going to have to talk about the past a little bit because we're looking at the past, right? Page of Cups. That's this person. Okay, so it's not even the past. It's this person. They've built a really strong bond with this Page of Cups. But they're having to swallow their words because if you look, he's swallowing his sword, right? And swords represent words, thoughts. This king is having to swallow their words that they spoke impulsively. So maybe in the past collective, they ended up getting married. So it doesn't have to be, because we don't see the Hierophant here. This doesn't have to be the same exact storyline, but it's similar. Either one, they might have felt like I proposed too quick, or we rushed, we maybe decided to move in too quickly, something that they said because of how they felt about this person. Now they're like, oh my God, I should have swallowed that. I don't know why I said that. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Oh, the Devil. Okay. So I feel like this past person, the person that showed up in collective number 1 is the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like she haunts this masculine. Because we have Nine of Swords. It's the, nightmare, waking up with anxiety, paranoia type of energy with the Devil. They can't get over, I think their conscience is bothering them, really. They cannot let go of it. They can't let go of the past. But they're focusing on like, I have to be stable. I have to stay with where I'm at. Clarify the High Priestess. Page of Wands and 4. Yep. Okay. So something about this Queen of Pentacles from the past was different than what they had normally encountered, because we have Page of Wands. Being with this High Priestess would have meant something really different that they weren't used to. So they decided to go with this person. They chose someone else, but now they're sitting here with the Four of Cups in regret. Feeling like, oh, why did I make that choice? That's the one that got away. Because they're realizing now that they really did walk away from the person that now they can't forget. But they're also caught up with this person. So they're kind of forcing themselves to be disconnected emotionally from the past, because they're like, I have to be. But with the Devil, I think that they think about the past, and all they think about is, I need to stop thinking about the past. But because they focus on trying to stop thinking about the past, It amplifies the emotion. So it's difficult for them to walk away, to release it. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Let's look at person number one. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. See, I think these two have fallen apart. The Seven of Wands. I think these two have fallen apart. I'm going to say that this Princess of Cups, although there may be codependence, or there was. What else did it say it represented? Hold on. Page of Cups. An empty offer or invitation, fickleness or immaturity of affection, inconsistent or unreliable messages. Oh, okay. No, that actually... Okay. So... this is getting worse. Because I forgot that in the other collective I said what goes around comes around. They fooled the person from the past, and this person fooled them. So they're showing up with the Nine of Pentacles because I think that this person likes being independent. They like being on their own. And so they're kind of being like, no, let's just let it go. When I think that the King of Swords thought that this was going to be something solid. And on some level it is, because if they got married, I didn't see divorce. I saw them falling apart. So they're probably separated right now, especially with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. But the benefits outweigh, you know, going through with the whole thing, because we still keep getting the Ten of Pentacles. So they're not fully done with each other. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So this person is actually meant to learn lessons. They're meant to learn a lot of lessons from each other because, okay, so this is a little bit of a, how to put this? It's like the person from the past wanted this King of Swords. The King of Swords wanted this person. And this person pretended to want the King of Swords. And the thing is, they might be used to, you see how they're showing up with the Six of Wands? And they're showing up in this energy of like being pursued. And she's just sitting here like, oh my God, are you trying to touch me? I'm sorry. I don't know why I do voices like that. Anyways, I feel like this Page of Cups might be in that energy. They're used to people admiring them and wanting them and pursuing them. And I think that it's a little bit of a wake-up call to both people in different ways. It's a wake-up call to this Page of Cups that this King of Swords can't get over the person from the past. Because they kind of thought, I have this one in the bag. Just like the King of Swords thought that they had the High Priestess / Queen of Pentacles in the bag. And now she let go. And they're kind of letting go of this one, but not really. In the sense that they won't release the past. So this person's learning lessons as well, because they showed up not really being very consistent with this person, not really giving a true love offer. They mostly just wanted the attention. They wanted the passion. So they're learning lessons it's making them turn around into an upright Page of Cups, because they're realizing you can't fuck with people like that. This is becoming clear to them. So they're growing. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Four of Wands, yeah. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's a couple of ways this could go again. On one hand, the relationship has ended. With the Ace of Wands, I don't know if it ended because the Page of Cups went with someone else, or if it ended because it was just passion to begin with. The thing about this is, because we do have the World card here, it was underneath the overall energy. It might mean that they're not like done. They're just like leveling up. They're done with this level and they're moving up to the next challenge, the next part of their growth together. Let's see. Tell me about the Lovers. We'll see. Oh, we got two here. We've got the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords. God damn. With the Knight of Pentacles. So this masculine had to pick, right? They had to decide. Actually, not they had to. They're having to decide right now. Because this is the present, right? This is the past. And this didn't show up in the past. It's showing up in the present. So this masculine is actually still deciding whether they need to go back to the Queen of Pentacles. Because they're showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. They haven't made that decision yet, but they're considering it. Because with the Five of Swords here, they are very well aware that if they choose to go to the Queen of Pentacles, it's completely done with this person. But they're also afraid with the Five of Swords that since they already picked the Page of Cups, can they go back to the Queen of Pentacles? So this person's trying to figure out who's better for my future, which, okay. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles. Let's see. They're having to learn lessons as well, which is good, obviously. With the Three of Pentacles, it involves, see, here they are sitting in a lot of regret. They're sitting in a lot of regret because I think that they've disconnected with both of the people that they wanted to have a connection with. So the lessons that they're learning is what type of foundation you build with other people. If you build a foundation, because they in the last collective, we saw them getting married or committing to this Page of Cups, which was actually a false love offer. They built that relationship off of sex, really, off of attraction, off of finances. It wasn't really built off of a true foundation of love, support, loyalty, respect, admiration. It wasn't built on any of that. So this is the lesson they're having to learn. This person is learning the lesson about don't lead people on, as well as this person, but they're also learning the additional lesson of what type of foundation they build when they're establishing a connection. So this is positive. The World card is very positive in the sense that this is Saturn energy. So they're both, although these were harsh lessons, they're both learning from this experience. Tell me about the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah, I think that there's conflict outside of this king because there's conflict within this king. They're conflicted about whether they should try. I think this is just what I'm channeling. I don't see that here, but I'm feeling this. I feel like the main conflict, although definitely conflict, there's a lot of conflict between these two. With the Five of Swords, I do feel like the king is aware that although there's conflict between them and this page, the Five of Swords is towards the past. The past is, the conflict is much higher because they haven't cleared the air with the past. They haven't given an explanation. They haven't been clear. So they feel like they already killed the opportunity of the past. But they're battling whether they should even try and rekindle that, because that's what they can't get over, or whether they should just try and rekindle with the person they're with now, or door number 3, start all over. Let's see. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. The Magician. Why am I getting sex magic with that? Six of Swords. I don't know who's doing it, but I think they're doing it to each other, possibly. Because they did show up as a passionate match in the other collective. And this one, they're showing up again. The Ace of Wands has continuously shown up because attraction is still there. Six of Swords, though, the sex magic could be one or both of them are looking for other people, because Six of Swords is wanting to move on. So either the Page of Cups is wanting to move on and using sexual magic to attract new partners, or the King is wanting to move on and wanting to do that, or they're wanting to move towards each other and away from the conflict. They're possibly using some sort of sexual allure to bring the other person back. Let's see. Tell me about the Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. What did I just... We just clarified the Ace of Wands. And what did I just say? It's not love, it's passion. Then we get the Ace of Wands to clarify why it's not love. I'm telling you. Oh, Five of Cups. I can't. I'm telling you. This was a relationship built on lust, not love. Yeah. And now they're realizing that. So it might have been the opposite. Towards the past, towards the Queen of Pentacles, they might have felt love, but not a lot of lust. And towards this person, they feel a lot lust, but not love. And they chose lust, and now they're regretful. They feel like, I should have chosen love. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Page of Swords with the Moon. Okay, so the jealousy is directed towards their current partner. That jealousy is like, okay, so now we know who's trying to move on. This person's trying to move on. They already decided, okay, fine. So this person doesn't love me, fuck them, and they're moving on. They're finding a new sexual partner, but again, they're still a page, so it's not going to be super consistent. But all this person knows, since they are a King of Swords, they're showing up upset. They're realizing this is all fake. You didn't really care. You never really loved me. So it could be giving them closure of sorts, this realization that could have been the biggest lesson. The biggest Saturn lesson is, I didn't give someone else true love. I didn't give them authenticity, and therefore I didn't get it either. But this is what happens when you build a connection off of lust, not love. So anyways, that's what I got for you guys. I'm not sure who needed to hear this or why, but I trust that there's a reason for that. As usual, I look forward to feedback, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.